How are you? How are you? I want to just say a little bit something I think I bumped into recently while I was meditating. And that is that the reason why we find it difficult to figure out how and what to do, how to navigate this place, is because we are asking the sales rep, the customers, for information on how the product work instead of asking the manufacturers. What do I mean by this? You know, when you get a new product, you open the box, the carton. The first thing you see is a paper. A paper. That is the usual manual of that product. 98% of us don't read it because we think we're smart. We don't tend to go through the usual manual written for us by the manufacturer, which is the only person that knows the product. Every other person is just guessing, assuming, or trained to sell, not to tell you how the product works. I'm saying this thing because I specialize in sales, so I know that whenever some company contacts me for their product, I will learn about the product. Even though I'm not the manufacturer of the product, but I'll get to learn it very well to know how to convince people to buy it. And you might be saying, where am I headed with this thing I'm saying? We need to start asking the manufacturers of the product of how the product works. And when I say manufacturers and product, I'm talking about you. You are the product. Your manufacturer is God. So I want you to go within yourself. Even the Bible told you, be still and know that you are God. Go within yourself. Ask God to give you, or to nudge you, or to push you, or to teach you how you as his product works. Asking people, asking me how you work is like asking a sales rep how a product he's selling you work. He's into the business. He's only going to tell you how or what will make you buy the product. Then when you go home, have you ever wondered that you do not know the phone they are using to watch this thing I'm saying now? You do not know 5% of how the phone works. Okay, now you understand very, very well what I'm talking about. When you go within yourself, you tend to figure out how you operate. I am only going to meet you in the level you are in. The place you have met yourself, that's where I'm going to meet you. I'm not your manufacturer. I'm not supposed to know how you operate in and out. I'm not God. I'm not, even if I'm God, I'm only my God, not you. So through the history of all the religion, of all the holy books we have been reading, never for once have they told us that the person that heard the word of God heard it from outside. It's from within. Sit quietly with yourself. Listen to the conversation going on from the inside. Starting this thing first, you are going to hear a lot of conversation, different thoughts. These thoughts you are hearing, 90% of them are the things you heard from somebody that you are holding on to. It's not your own. Don't interrupt it. Let it make the noise and go. 10% are the things you told yourself after hearing the negative and nonsense things somebody have said to you. The remaining 10% is even more than the 90% that's from outside. These are the ones that you've already known from the beginning that this is the truth. This is the real deal. But you've never explored it. I want you to first of all know that you are a product of God. And as a product of God, you have a user manual which is imprinted inside you, not outside, inside you. Being imprinted inside you, you can only access it. Going to somebody to check your future, check something for you, the person can only check it because you have come to the person and they ask you what do you want them to do for you. Then you give them access and tell them what. That is the only time the person will go inside your spiritual affair. They can't do it without your permission. And now I'm telling you to do it with your own permission. I have chosen meditation over prayer because meditation is words you say out, and words you say out is already weakened. I know that God that was conversing with all the great people that have been in the history of humanity never talked from outside. So instead of saying blah blah blah, shouting, I'll go within, because the God, he that is in me is bigger than he that is in the world. See, I can hold this conversation for 2 hours, but you don't have that attention span. I want you to know you're a product of God. That's the first one. And 2, you know your manufacturer. Then go and ask your manufacturer questions on how you work. Let him give you the blueprint on how you work, how you operate. Because most of us has gadgets in their home that this gadget has 200 functions, and we only know 2 out of that 200. We only use that product for 2 functions. Because your marriage did not work doesn't mean marriage doesn't work. Because you did not last in a job doesn't mean people that are working for a job doesn't make it. That is my yapa today. I hope this video gets to the people that it's looking for, because I believe whatever is passing through this my mouth has people that it's targeted to. And if you are still here, I wish you the very best, because I know from now on your life will never remain the same. You are a success already. You only just don't know how to move. Because the version of you that has everything you dream about already exists. The reason why you have that thought, the reason why you have those flashes on your head, or the dreams of the things you desire, is because it already exists. It's just the kind of flashing. What you need is alignment. What you need is alignment, divine alignment. This is the longest TikTok video I've ever made. To this point, because I know I'm going to make more. But if you understand this video to this point, today is the day your life change. The day you understand this video. I wish you the very best. I love you more than you love yourself, more than you even know. Have a wonderful life from now on. I don't know why I'm this confident telling you these things, but I know He was meant to find you. Bye.